Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays. We're playing Rogue Trader here. We just got done opening up this elevator. It was a puzzle thing that offline I spent about a half an hour just going. There's like 3 questions you have to answer, and there's 3 choices in each one. And it ended up being the solution was on the first one you pick 2, on the second one you pick 1, and on the third one you pick 3. So it was 2, 1, 3 is the numbers to remember when you actually have multiple choices to get through and open this up. Took me a while to just basically clunk through it until it actually hit it. And then I came back at the beginning of the save before I did all that and went through and did it so you could see the solution. So check out the last video. We're gonna go up this place. I don't want to do this, but I gotta to make Abel and Pasqal happy. We should have very many traps. See, there's a Eliminator Servitor, and it doesn't let me see what it is. Vanguard Servitor. Inquisition Enforcer. Inquisition Enforcer? The Inquisition is here? Brass Whisper? What the frick? Oh god, all servitors. Sharpshooter. Why is there Inquisition here?
Keep your wits about you.
So I'm not allowed to... Psi suppressors. What is a psi suppressor? All creatures excluding Necrons, machines, or Inquisition agents in a 3-cell radius around this creature suffer -20 willpower and -20 fellowship. Just don't get close. Am I going to have a cutscene here? Or am I just going to walk straight into battle? Looks like I'm just going to walk straight into battle, isn't it? Just going to walk straight into this. There we go. Pasqal takes the lead. Brass Whisperer. The face of the tech priest standing opposite is hidden behind a brass mask. Rather than being one piece, it is assembled from the fragments of many augments. You have met this man before. He is called Brass Whisperer, a member of Lord Inquisitor Calcazar's retinue. I don't remember meeting him. There you are, Tech Brother. Brass Whisperer's voice is raspy and punctuated. His gaze is turned toward Pasqal. Salutary procedure will be performed and the identification codes verified after the priority request has been executed. Tell me where the blessed Armanaut is. Pascal's voice clangs like steel. A cracked chuckle comes from behind the mask. You still don't understand. Uncle spoke of a ghost without a face. Did they mean you? Affirmative. In order to move the Hermetico out of the procession of the damned, we had to disturb the pitiful locals. Does he have anything to do with this? Marginally. He used to play a major part in this story. Not anymore. This meeting is held upon my initiative. Brass Whisperer surveys the Inquisition soldiers and warriors of the Omnissiah standing motionless. That said, I'm still under the protection of the Lord Inquisitor and the Cognizant Fleet. Keep that in mind. Okay, what's going on? We intend to discontinue the cycle. Is that not obvious? There is a note of sarcasm in Brass Whisperer's croaking voice. Speak, or I will rip your memories out along with the Ferrum Sanctum implanted in your brain. Enunciates each word as he activates his drilling mechanite. What do you know of Armanaut? Hollow, pained laughter from behind the brass mask is amplified by its echo. I know everything. We want answers. Looking? How absurd. You lack the very concept of what you are looking for, layman. You expect to find a man, and Armanaut never was one. He was never one person. The Armanet Collective was created by a group of tech priests who renounced individuality and merged into a hive mind, a mind that reasoned algorithmically but was guided by the principles and convictions of a righteous spirit, a superego that brought them one step closer to the Omnissiah. You are looking for Archmagos Armanet, you say. Something clicks inside Braswhisper's mix, and his voice becomes louder and harsher, as if coated in liquid metal. He has been by your side all this time. The statement is false. The hypothesis is without merit. Braswhisper interrupts him with a forceful shout. As the cycle coils in multitudinous loops, it intersects with itself and locks us in a cage of data vows. Pasqal shudders as if struck by the motive force itself. Recondrives rise like steel wings behind his shoulders. The voice from his Vox speaker takes on an otherworldly profundity and power, and therefore the cycle must be discontinued. What's going on? It's to you. His pupils burn bright with celestial fire. Single word escapes from his Vox. Restoration. Cognitive reconstruction mechanism activated. The memory is awakening inside you. Braswhisper is shaken by a violent coughing fit, then he shouts ferociously. Remember! Braswhisper, the Armanet Collective was designed to be a philosopher and a researcher. The concepts he produced were so powerful that they almost destroyed the Cognizant fleet. But then he faced an unsolvable dilemma, and that was when Armanet came apart. 7 constituent servants of the Omnissiah hid their own memories from themselves behind false personas and were sent off to various parts of the Koronus Expanse. They went into hiding. Each had to live in solitude for many decades, accumulating observations, and eventually bringing that experience to a reunited Armanet who would tackle the dilemma once more. That would be the restoration. Sorrow echoes in Pasqal's inner voice. 211 10 years. It was such a long time ago. Your companion looks overwhelmed and pensive. So the tech priests of the name Hanuman are all parts of the Armanet. Yes, 6 mental keynotes. Demence was paranoia. After the separation, he sensed that his memory was a web of lies, and that feeling drove him to the depths of madness. Tarsus was faith, fiery and unyielding. Axomanthia was logic, unclouded by emotion or value judgments. Abel was her good twin, imagination. He did not know his past just like the others, but he felt more than they did. He was always different. That was why he was the first to get close to the restoration. One of the first. Pasqal was judgment, the moderator of the cognitive process, the one who makes the decision. Pasqal's voice rises to the vault of the observatorium and rumbles beneath it like thunder. And Nihel? Brass mask starts to unlock with a hissing sound. The augments bend back, revealing a face disfigured by burns, a woman's face with a pair of darkly radiant, vibrant eyes. Skepticism, the one who doubts. What was the dilemma Armanet faced? Its name was Eschatos, the secret to the right of putting a machine spirit to death, technological embodying the discontinuing of the cycle. Was it meant to exist, or was it the acme of profanity against the Omnissiah and his creation? Continues Brower's speech in a lofty tone. Eschatos was the perfect weapon against creations of the Omnissiah that had been corrupted by enemies, but also against his faithful servants. Its spread could bring victory to the Imperium, or it could destroy it. Eschatos could spell the end of the Adeptus Mechanicus, for it was the perfect answer to the power wielded by the cult of the Machine God. Was it a blessing or a curse? There was no answer. Protraction was unacceptable. Protraction was unacceptable. And so a way was found to shelve the issue. Nihel gives a raspy sigh. And I found the answer. Eschatos should not exist. We will correct our mistake. What is Eschatos? Power of the machine negation. A new sphere signal that interrupts any and all life created by the Omnissiah. Along the crack in Pasqal's respirator. The power that I used to tap into, unconsciously. Shared knowledge lay dormant inside the mind of every Armanet unit. You tried to decrypt the other Hominos' neurocogitators, did you not? But to no avail. It was you who created the cipher that locked Armanet's memory. Could he form again? That plan sounds risky. Restoration was statistically calculated on a level beyond your comprehension, layman. Billions of variables were taken into account. Countless scenarios went into the development of optimal strategies. Two Armanaut units meeting each other was an inevitable certainty. The matching identifiers were to be a spark that would start a chain reaction, and that was precisely what happened. Ring brittleness enters Pascal's voice. We were motivated by the perfect stimuli: curiosity, anxiety, shame. Each part of us was hostage to the legend of a betrayal it had committed. Her suffering drove us to search and strive. So you are the maimed hunter. You tried to kill the other Hunnemans. This statement is true. I was admitted to the Lord Inquisitor's retinue and authorized to study a dangerous artifact taken from Armanaut. I tried to exert some kind of influence on me, but my data vows protected me. The Hunneman touches her scarred face. The short circuit awakened some of my memories. I conducted an analysis, solved the Escatos dilemma, and began to act. My agents all but terminated Tarsus, but he hid under an armor of martyrdom and insanity. An attempt to intercept Pasqal on Alter Templum Calix EXTS-17 failed because Abel had summoned him. The assassins caught up to him at the Reichud Minoris starport, but he was able to escape again. Another group went after Abel, only to perish at the Electropriest Monastery. You dispatched immense who had lapsed into heresy. Axiomanthia simply disappeared until she suddenly turned up dead on Euphrates II. I have no idea how she managed to hide from me. And the whole time she was working for him. Idiot! Kalskar was harboring Axiomanthia the whole time. She was working for him. I am registering a lie. The Lord Inquisitor shared my conviction that Armanaut's legacy had to be destroyed. He was summoned to the Koronus Expanse by loyal members of the Cognizant Fleet in order to depose Armanaut. It was his troops that attacked the Hermetico in an attempt to obliterate our schismatic creation. So that was how you got on board the ship and into the observatorium. Nihel, our traitorous tech comrades gave Kalkazar the access codes to the bridge, and he gave them to you. Acute conviction vibrates in Pascal's voice as he makes these quiet statements of fact. He is not asking questions, he is passing judgment. You were deceived, sister. Kalkazar appropriated our work. He continued our research, no longer bound by Omnissiah's canon, and you enabled him by destroying those who could return and reclaim his bloodied prize. Lies, something you have not heard before, creep into nose was a note of fear. Trade your sisters in such an act is unforgivable. What happens now? This is his to make. No points to Pasqal, as always. Nihel's voice is imperiously metallic. Tech brother, I offer you the chance to yield peacefully to a fate that will please the Omnissiah. Do not resist your termination, and you will pass into oblivion as my friend and fellow believer. Pascal's reply sweeps Nell's words away like a gust of wind. His optical visor turns a blinding blue. No, tech sister, refraining from resistance was never our way. I am an explorator, a reconnoiter of knowledge. I have brought fire to 100 worlds. I have gleaned 1,000 secrets in the darkness. I am an agent of unbridled will. I will not yield to oblivion, for oblivion itself fears me. Think about what she said, Pasqal. The secret is dangerous. Say nothing. If anyone cares to hear a rogue trader's opinion on the matter, Oh, no, this is my companion, Pasqal Honeyman, and you made a mistake meddling with him. It's either smile at this or anyone cares to hear a rogue trader's opinion on the matter. Oh, we're going to get in a fight, right? Only 13 minutes in, we're going to get in a fight. If anyone cares to hear a rogue trader's opinion on the matter. Let's try if anyone cares to hear a rogue trader's opinion. There is no need for that. This debate, this dilemma, is ours alone. Now as his figured lips twist and seeds of dismay sprout in her voice. I lured you here for a reason, Pasqal. I wanted you to see what our followers had become. This is what deviation from dogma ends in. Breach of canon begets ignorance. Ignorance begets blasphemy. All we did was breed corruption, schism. Remember when they came to depose us? We resisted them and destroyed the ship, a sacred relic, an arc mechanicus older than our priesthood itself. Here in this hall, we released Escatos and allowed an unconscionable heresy to happen. Do you remember? Do you remember how you got your cleft jaw? Looks thoughtfully as he touches the crack running across his armored respirator. A green spark runs through the deep gash left by an enemy's weapon in the metal. and it sufficed for you to merely show up in the Expanse again for the schism to rear its head once more. The cognizant fleet has already begun being torn apart by fratricidal war. Is this what we wanted? Let us finish this. Let us discontinue the cycle. Now the words of the one who once called herself Restless First sound more like a plea. The voice that answers her is no human voice. It could belong to a giant void ship or forge world if they could speak. You violated procedure. Skepticism, you usurp the function of another. You challenge only. You challenge only. You do not make decisions. I do. You're right, Pasqal. You are the decision maker. Towards an Ellen pronounces, Text sister, my judgment of you and your actions is one of condemnation. Tampering with procedure is unacceptable. Sabotaging the experiment is apostasy. For your betrayal, your vital functions will be terminated in the name of the Messiah of discontinuing. Greenish pulse of energy is born inside Pascal's augments and darts towards Nihel like a furious lightning bolt. But it didn't do. Didn't kill her. She shot back. The green energy entangles Nihel like a net, burning her. True flesh, draining the life force from her augmentics and mechanical components. But she focuses her will and strikes back at Pasqal with a pulse of her own. The rattling voice, no longer human, rages and roars like a forest fire. I refuse to recognize you as the Messiah. I do not believe in you. That is your problem. You have always been too skeptical. Now we gotta fight.
You will beg for mercy.
Prepare for battle.
Grant none.
To the death!
Okay. There's way too many of them. There's way too damn many of them. Way too damn many of them. And lots of hit points, right? 267. Oh, not too bad. Inquisitions are going to be a problem. Whisper Disciple. Inquisition Executor. Eliminator Servitor. Those are always pain in the butt. You've got 902 hit points. Jesus Christ. Ugh. What am I at? I'm at 17 minutes. I don't know if I can get this battle done quickly enough. But we're going to try it, I guess. How am I going to do this? Who's going to go first? See, I'm going to go, then Argenta's going to go, and then Abelard's going to go. So I want Abelard to go before Argenta. Stuff a full turn. So I need to have Cassia do a startup for me. Okay. And unfortunately, Pasqal's going like near next to last. So Pasqal's going to be way down on the list of people that get to do things. Okay, so I need to be like right here for now. Cassia, you are going to be like here. Here? Where can you do the most damage? Probably here. That's where you're going to start. Abelard. Actually, Pasqal, you're going to be by her side. Jay, you're going to be a while before you can do anything. So we're going to put you back here. Argenta, girl, you're going to be doing lots of shooting. We're going to have you probably be over here for the shooting. And Abelard, you're going to be probably right here in front of me for now. Okay, let's go. First things I got to do. Front line is going down on a whole bunch of these guys over here. And we're going to kill zone it.
I'll make it happen.
Now, to get this right, this one is the one that rear area does extra damage. That's going to be put over here. by Argenta. And then the dodging zone is going to be put over here by these two. Okay. Now the shooting zone, I'm going to make sure she gets to reload when her turn comes. While she's shooting, I am going to voice of command Abelard, because I'm going to need him to do his thing in a minute. I'm going to bring it down on Cassia. Cassia is going to do her press the advantage first.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
And then she's going to shoot her eye at like a 45-degree angle this way to get as many of these guys as she can. Because I don't think she can get this guy no matter what she does. Nope, because of cover. So she's going to go like this to try and hit a bunch of these guys.
Duty demands.
She got him. She missed him. Did a little bit of damage to him. Gosh, she didn't do much of anything. Alright, she can do Held in My Gaze. What does Held in My Gaze do? Willpower gain to be immobilized.
I'm accustomed to being ordered around.
I don't think he's allowed to be. Inquisition Executor, he's going to be stunned. And that thing's going to be stunned. Okay, so she's done her thing. Then I'm going to have Abelard go off and do his thing. Oh, Abelard, get to go do your Daring Breach early in the round.
Forth on Valencius!
Okay, now, before you go do anything, we probably want to clear out. He's stunned. He is stunned. He is stunned. He is not. He is not. He is not. So you want to try to take out these three, I think. That's going to be your job. So let's sworn enemy this one.
I will do my duty.
And you're just going to walk up here.
My place is at the fore.
And hit him a couple times. See how good you are.
Indeed, an exemplary strike.
That was pretty good.
Target well struck.
Oh, 6 left. If I leave him for Dren to take care of with his sniper rifle, I'm going to go over here.
Follow my lead.
Hit this guy.
At your beck and call. An exemplary strike.
Twice.
Victory is imminent. One fewer target.
Move here.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Hit this one.
An exemplary strike.
And hit him again.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
And I managed to get high momentum. I can go all the way over here.
A tactically sound approach.
And I'm going to go ahead and do a defensive stance. And that's where I'm going to stop. Because then I can do break their ranks on him. So lets him do some serious damage there. Then I can take a shot at this guy.
I'll see to it first. Another enemy down.
He's stunned. Where's this guy? Okay, we've got a bunch of guys on this side I gotta do something about. That's gonna be her job. Okay. I can give somebody a full turret. And I can shift the front line. Let's bring the front line back to here. Yep, they're in kill zone. Okay. I could give Abelard a full turn to kill that one and run back here and clean up some others. Let's try that. We're going to give you this.
You should feel honored to witness this.
And then you're just going to hit him.
Reduced to dust.
You could come back here. Try and get both of these guys? What does this look like? You have to be standing next to him, so you have to go like here. Can you hit both of these guys from here? Let's try it.
My place is at the fore.
I'm going to have him try this here.
At your beck and call. An exemplary strike.
And then do that again. Got rid of both of them. Got high momentum for Argenta. That was what I wanted to get. This guy has some left. I'm going to come here and see if I can just get rid of him.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will be done. Ah, an exemplary strike.
Not quite.
Victory is one fewer target.
All right, and then he can move like over here. Can I move all the way to here? Do I want to be near there? Where am I going to have Argenta go? Argenta's going to step up and shoot the bejeebers out of this guy. And maybe over here, like these guys. Yeah. So I need him just to be here for now. Alright, Abelard, you're done. What else do I have left to do? I can move spaces around, but I don't really want to. Cannot be over-penetrated. I'm going to put this in there as well.
Not me.
Okay, and then I'm basically done. I want to move into the...
I am ready for whatever
Here.
comes.
And a haywire grenade does damage to
I
her.
will see to it personally.
Just get started. Okay, I think I'm done. Which lets Argenta go like bonkers. So she's going to do a wildfire.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
She doesn't even need to move, really. Cautious
do it.
approach. She's going to start with this one. Oh, nope, she's not done. She's going to do concentrated fire. And then she's going to shoot this one.
You might need to strike with a prayer.
And then she can do this again with
As
devastating.
The Emperor commands, I act.
And she does this. On these guys.
This is why I was chosen.
Not quite got them all, huh? Now she can throw her modified crack grenade. Hopefully on this guy. That did some good damage there. She's still allowed to do this, huh? Is she allowed to do that? Let's get rid of this guy.
Justice for the weak.
Alright, now she's going to do a run and gun. So she can move up one space to here. And then she can do this on this guy here.
As the Emperor commands, is why I was chosen.
Didn't quite get him down. Alright, she can do Revel in Slaughter. Does this cost a point? That's 0. Revel in Slaughter. Get back her things. And she's going to do the recital.
Commands, I act.
And now she's going to do her Firearm Mastery.
His will made manifest.
And she starts shooting. This guy.
Faith without deed.
1,
Doubt is for the weak.
2.
Eradicated.
1.
I'll do it. For you, my emperor. As
Him.
the emperor commands.
He's a sharpshooter. We want to get rid of him.
This is why I was chosen.
Go away.
I'll do it.
Die.
None can escape the emperor's judgment. Doubt is for the weak. For you, my emperor. As the emperor commands, this is why I was chosen. I'll do it.
She almost had him. She can almost run and gun again. She's got like 4 movement points, so she can just move back a couple steps.
Rejoice in battle.
And then say that she's done. She's done her bit. Nihil's gonna go. I can't do anything about it. Tried to do a flamer shot. A bunch of us dodged. Machine Spirit. And Humility Protocol. Abelard. She's trying to humiliate you, dude. Well, sworn enemy Nihel.
At your beck and call.
You can't really do a lot. So I think you're just going to do the charge. Oh, you can't charge there, huh? Alright, you got to move out 1.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
And then can you do a charge? Charge in!
It will be done. An exemplary strike.
And then just hit him again. Hit her again, I should say.
My target well struck.
Okay. Boy, you don't have a lot left you can do, is there? You can do this. Do this.
At your beck and call.
And then brace for impact, because that'll do for everybody around you there. And then you're going to move back here.
A tactically sound approach.
Actually, you could stay right there, couldn't you? You could just stay right here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Do your
Victory
bullet.
is imminent.
Alright, you're done. That disciple over there is going to get to go. She dodged out of the way. Alright. Jay, what do you want to do here? Want to give Argenta a chance to kill this guy? She's already been, well, she has not been done a voice of command on. So you could voice of command her.
I can do that with the right incentive.
And then tell her to bring it down.
Tell me, and it is done.
She is going to wildfire. Confident
As
approach.
the emperor commands, I act.
And then Nope, she's got to shoot this way.
Eradicated.
It's got 49. But she can't shoot him, right? She can't see him because she dodged out of the way. She could hit us. Or she could... Oh, it's 4 shots. Take the shots.
Well, that was a waste of a medikit.
She got hit. She did a hit on her. She's got 691 left. She's done. Jay, you're going to walk right up on top of her.
A moving target lives longer.
Alright, you're going to do your tactical
You've got
thing.
a problem, I've got a prize.
And you're going to hit her with your pistols.
I can do that.
But not by
Remember
much.
the name.
And hit her again with the pistol.
I find it hard to believe in second chances.
Oh, she's not doing any damage at all. She's right on top of her. What the heck? Alright, reload
Am I
that
getting
one.
paid for this?
She might as well use her. It's gonna be Cassia next. Cassia can't do anything really. Take aim on Pasqal. Move, move, move. Oh, that's what I should have done with Argenta. Okay. Well, we can have Argenta
Don't
move.
get too cocky.
She can move out here. You can't really do anything. Yeah, you really can't do anything. Alright, Jay, you're done. Cassia, think I'm gonna have you walk all the way over here. I know it seems counterintuitive, but she's gonna go over here. And then she's going to do this.
If I may.
And then just try and get rid of this guy.
Try to die with grace, at least.
That gives us high momentum. Has he already had Finest Hour? I don't know. I think she can do that. Can she Finest Hour, Abelard?
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
Low momentum.
It's alright about low momentum. We're going to Sworn Enemy her.
It will be done.
We're just going to attack her a whole bunch of times.
An exemplary strike.
What happened? I didn't do enough damage to take her down. Oh, she's back up to full. I'm glad I did it this way.
At your beck and call.
Got a long way to go to get her back down.
I will do my due. Grey hair, sure hand.
Yeah, just hit her.
Indeed.
479. It's not enough. Okay. She can move a few spaces.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
And then she can Glimpse of Fate on Pasqal.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
He's got to take aim. Let's give him an Inspire.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
You're going to held in my gaze on her. You can't do it. She's not. Yes, you can.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's give her some damage. Can she do voice of command on me? And then tell me to do it, bring it down. I've got 2 points. I'm going to switch weapons. Because I want to just try and hit her with this pistol.
On it.
You could do worse, but not by much.
Beating up Abelard. But we're doing okay. We're doing okay. I'm done. She's still got things to do here. She can do a take aim on him. She's already got it. She's already got it. Can I do a take aim on her? Oh, I can give it to Abelard, or to Pasqal, because he's going to go next. And I think she's done. She doesn't have anything left to do. So she's done. Pasqal, you're going to come down to here. You got stuff to do to her. He's standing in cover? That's weird. Okay. First things first, analyze enemies.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Declare her prey. Call the vote.
Vow is to serve.
Machine Spirit Banishment.
Request approved.
I've done everything I can do to buff myself. I'm going to hit her with the hammer. What does this do? 28 to 42 either way. Not going to be enough.
That was a waste of a medkit.
Did 101. Oh, I didn't need to do that. I needed to do this. That was stupid. Stupid on my part. Yeah, I'm done. Who's this? That's Nihel. She's messed up. I can move. What's going on with Cassia? What's going on with Cassia? Curse of the Absolute Spirit. Okay, I'm going to... move the front line to here.
I'll see to it personally.
gonna kill zone it.
I'll make it happen.
I'm going to blitz stratagem this.
I'll see to it personally.
Then I'm gonna tell Cassia to move.
I won't stand for it.
I can't tell her to move? Okay, that's really bizarre. Alright, I need to... give him voice of command. Tell him to make a shot. He's going to analyze enemies to get extra damage.
Prognosis is favorable.
And he can do a Call to Bold.
Override.
And then just hit her.
Request approved.
Oh, we took her down. Yay! Not too bad. 45 minutes total. Okay, now we gotta do the cutscene. Stop! Thou shalt not create a schism. Thou shalt not suffer a heretic. Like the hand of a deity, the Mechanidragon extends over Nihel, lying convulsing on the deck. I did not want this, tech sister, but the procedure must be completed. Farewell. His claw carefully removes a mangled, soot-covered neural cogitator from Brass Whisper's head. The tech priest shudders and peace descends over her disfigured face. More cutscenes? Come on, more cutscenes? Black screen, not good. Black screen, not good. Black screen, not good. Not good, not good. Come on. Hurry up! Ah, jeez. Louise. Abel, the ghost-like figure in red approaches you cautiously. Enormous, sad eyes look at you from his ecstatic face. Doubt has been shunned. The dominant of prejudice has ended. His voice resonates with the same otherworld of profundity that has filled Pasqal's box. The statement is true. Only imagination and judgment are left. Our directive is to conceptualize the future we desire and bring it into being. Take a closer look at Pasqal. Tech Priest looks the same as before, yet different. His morbid aura of martyrdom has given way to a calm and powerful halo of purposefulness. His mechanidragons move with the grace of an inscrutable dance. The scars left by loss and doubt have turned into dark threads on a radiant body confident in its next step. And his voice, a voice born in the nuclear front of a star and hardened in the cold of the interplanetary void. Bow to the Messiah of discontinuing? I am sorry about the death of your tech sister. So am I. Fist in the body once inhabited by Pasqal showed mine. Voice from the Vox is like the tolling of bells summoning for a host of angels. I declare the period of ignorance over and will resume execution of the general algorithm. Integrity has been rehabilitated to a satisfactory degree. Memory access has been restored. I remember everything. Mirrors you and gives you a long look brimming with quiet elation. May the shattered mirror reassemble, reflect light wholly anew. What's next? The general algorithm. Judgment must be passed. Should the secret of Eschatos exist or be shunned by as a false path? And should I exist, that is what we... Armor not. Soft Biharic melody, full of sadness and solemn resolve, pours from Abel's Vox. You have not heard it before, and you would never have thought it Biharic language could be so comprehensible to one who does not bear the mark of Messiah's iron blessing. Only you can make the decision. Armornet was a Union station. How does Armornet still exist? Armornet was at the moment of disconnection was now awoken in my mind. We are at the point where we stopped, but the Armornet Collective was envisioned as a dynamic structure. We need new minds. If I bid you to follow, will you come with me, Tech Comrade? Pasqal waits for an affirmative nod and asks, we will be the core. Collective can be replenished with worthy minds from among those aboard the Hermetico. Sincerity is present in their motives and faith. They are intuitively capable of comprehending the notion of discontinuing the cycle. Our collective memory can compensate for the lack of knowledge and memory of the rites. Restoration is possible. It used to be known as Pasqal. Makes the sacred gesture and green sparks run along his mechanical arm. But the judgment must be passed first. What will it mean for you? A shower of sparks bursts from the power of the influence. An act of self-sacrifice. I will destroy the data concerning the technology and the methods of reproducing it. I will burn it out of my neural circuits, along with everything that led to its creation. Armanet will be no more. Only a damaged, incomplete shard of him will remain. Pasqal Quest. Only you can make the decision. Throws back his head, and the power brimming in his voice rushes forth like a flood. The tech priest's booming voice is heard throughout the ship, echoed by every Voc speaker on every deck. I peered into the vortex of time and saw dark omens. I saw that my tech comrades and I were trapped in the cycle. Spiraling toward nothingness, I saw inevitable doom at the end of that trajectory and rebelled against it. In accordance with the machine god's commandment, I have crafted a tool with which to implement my design. In accordance with his commandment, I have developed a plan and analyzed it. Now I will act. By my power as an Archimagos, I hereby effect a restoration and revive the Armanet Collective. The servants of the Omnissiah need a Messiah who will discontinue their cycle, and I will be that Messiah. I am him. Okay, come on. Lots of cutscenes here. Lots of drama. Okay, come on. We've done your thing. The Akgen tribesfolk, the ignorant fosterlings of the Omnissiah, slip into the observation hall like silent shadows. Led by an intuitive grasp of the significance of the moment, they automatically gather in a circle, heeding Pasqal's summons, or perhaps at this point someone else's. You hear echoes of other voices in Pasqal's, a touch of Dementia's anxiety, of Tarsus' zeal, of Animax's suspensiveness. They all fuse into a new voice, full of wisdom and confidence in his prerogative to lead. The voice of Archimagos Armanet, and this voice takes hold of the lips of your companions, new brothers and sisters. The ancient tech priest turns his gaze towards you and says with gravitas, "Let the cycle be discontinued." I don't know what that all was. Okay. Okay, well that's where we're going to stop. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. You really like to see, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notify bell. Be notified to upload videos under scheduled streams. We'll come back and try and decipher what all this just meant. But we did something, and I think Pasqal's finished with whatever he needed to do. And we'll just loot the bodies and get the heck out of here and head off to do Sister Argenta's. We have to finish hers up. And when we get done with hers, then we'll go chase down the Inquisitor. Because I think I'll have all my companions' quests then done. Alright? Alright. Do have two other uninformed playthroughs going on right now, Baldur's Gate 3 and Battletech. I am running streams. Saturday morning, 11 a.m. Central, is Pathfinder Kingmaker with a fan pick of me playing a female monk and romancing the main NPC named Tristan. I think I've gotten that part done, the romance part. Now I just have to finish it so we can see the end slides and make sure I did it right. And then we are doing streams on Friday mornings at 11 a.m. That is Dren608 and Family Plays, which is going to be a multiplayer experience. We're starting off with one of my children, Ace, is playing a Barbarian. I'm playing a Bard, and we're running around in Baldur's Gate 3. And then there will be other things coming down the pike. There's some things for me to go back and revisit, and some other new games. Well, not new games. I mean, they're old games, but I haven't played them yet because I wanted to do this uninformed experience. And I've also started up a Discord server for this channel. That should be, the link to join it should be in the description of the video. And I will have some like text things of like what's coming next and what would you like to see next. You know, little chat rooms like that. Possibly a chat room for like what's going on right now. You know, kind of a general discussion just to let people kind of talk about what they'd like to see me do next down the pike, okay? All right, I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.